Hello everyone and welcome back to another Twisted Sisters video collaboration. If you're not familiar with the Twisted Sisters, we are a group of close to my heart consultants who take some of the new product and we're going to twist it and use it in a way you might not have thought of. Today I'm going to take the stamp and thin cut set out of the brand new Workshop Your Way in Full Bloom card making kit. So I'm not actually going to use any of the papers in this kit. I'm just using the stamp and thin cut. And so you get a film strip and a butterfly. And for the sake of time, I have kind of pre-done some of it for you so that we can stay in the 10-minute or so range. I haven't completed the whole thing and I'm sorry. I'm sick, so I might cough through this. I will try to keep that at a minimum. What I have done to start is I stamped and cut some of the butterflies and colored them with the pink violet blend pen, and I used the light and the medium on our Spectrum Noir tri-blend marker. And on this one, I used the pale pink shades. And again, I used the light and the mid. And then for our little butterfly body, I used the tan blend and did those. The other thing I pre-did is I cut the film strip and I cut it out of White Daisy. I then took some Flamingo shimmer trim and some liquid glue and glued that to the back and then trimmed off the edges so it was only as wide as each little film strip area here. And then I took some foam tape and put that on the back as well. This is the steps you would be doing if you were doing a shaker element. I'm not going to make this a shaker element because I did not put any clear vellum in here, but if I was going to do it as a shaker, I would put some clear vellum in there. I then cut a piece of Flamingo cardstock that's going to fit the correct width of our little element there. And the next thing I am going to do is I'm going to use an alphabet stamp that is discontinued. We don't have it any longer, but it's the stitched alphabet. And I am going to put the letters that I'm going to want to stamp inside of each of our little circles. So I'm just laying that there as a guide, and I'm going to want the word smile. So I'm going to just set our letters inside so they will be spaced correctly where we want them. And I'm going to use my tweezers to help with that. Woo! And I want an M. And then once I get those all in here, I will take this white piece off, our film strip piece, and then I will pick these up with a block and stamp them. So I'm just using it as a guide on where we want our stamps to be. And they don't have to be perfect because that's the fun of creating things. It's not always going to be perfect, and that's perfectly fine, because then that just shows that it's handmade and not mass-produced. I'm going to lift this up, and I'm going to pick them up with a big block, and I'm going to find my flamingo ink. I should have already grabbed that and I didn't. Sorry. Now, so I know where I have these lined up. I have my block, I don't know if you can see this, right almost level with the cushy of this pad. So I'm going to try as best as I can to not move that piece of cardstock, so that will keep our letters right where I want them. Just gonna ink this up real good. And I've got ink everywhere. Worst case, I don't line this up right, and I can totally cut another piece and try again. I think it's gonna be okay. And it will be perfect. Look at there. So now I'm going to just take off the backing to my foam tape. I love these little film strip reel looking things. I just love the way they look, and I like the shimmer trim behind it. Now, if I didn't get this lined up perfectly and I have overhang, which I do, not a problem. I'm just going to take my scissors and trim that off so it won't show. And this side is good. Okay. The next thing I'm going to do is grab my card base. I'm just going to stick this down on the edge of my card. So it's the border. Then I'm going to take a piece of the flamingo shimmer trim, and I always leave a lip on here so you can easily get it started, but I'm going to run it down this side. Of our card, and that will tie in the shimmer trim that is already in the film strip. I'm just going to turn it over and cut off the excess. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take, what I did was I took my bone folder and I just bent the wings of our butterflies a little bit so that they will stand up a smidgen. I don't need them like completely up, but I do want them up a little so that I can have some elevation in our card. Does that make sense? And I'm going to just stick those on there like that. With what? What do I want to use? I'm going to use some score tape, which is just double-sided tape. I could use puffy tape, but I already have some puffy dimension on there that I don't need anymore. Ooh, I just cut my butterfly. That's okay. Can't even tell. I'll be more careful this time. There. Okay. So that's just going to hold down the center of our butterfly so that our wings can still move freely. I did cut that butterfly, but that's okay. I'm going to stick this one right here. And then on the inside, I'm going to put "You're the best." The other sentiments on here are "Love you most," "Sending," and then "Smiles and hugs," "You are loved," "You're the best," "Thanks." And then we have some like flowers and a camera and a globe and of course the butterfly. But I'm going to just stamp "You're the best" in here up at the top. So it's a simple card. You could use it as a thank you card. You could use it as a thinking of you card. You can use it for whatever occasion you need it to do. So I'm going to just stamp that in the flamingo as well. And that is simple. And there is the card. Everything is coordinated. We've got the flamingo shimmer trim. I've got the flamingo shimmer trim in here, flamingo cardstock, and then I stamped "Smile" with the flamingo ink. And of course we have our butterflies. And that is my twist on this film strip. So I hope you like this. Check out the other Twisted Sister videos. There will be links to those in my description below. There will also be a playlist on my YouTube channel called Twisted Sister, so you can find them there as well. If you like this video and want to be reminded or get a notification every time I post a new video, please click on the subscribe button and you will get that notification right in your email, so you won't miss anything that I put out or share with the Twisted Sisters or the Makers with Heart collaborations that I am in. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you back here real soon.